Hi.
Hi.
Fine.
So we are taking our dogs out for a walk today. So Vidisha and Gagan, would you like to share what your plans are for this conversation that you're leading?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. Would you guys like to introduce our imaginary audience and ourselves to what we are talking about and what we are doing tonight?
So Gagan and I have been giving Gagan some drawing lessons. Um, I gave him some drawing lessons yesterday, and we made some dogs. But we were also having conversations regarding what was happening at the residency. And
So this is quite nice. So both of you are trying to overlap your conversations. Hi.
Yeah. For me,
What's happening? Why are we going on a loop?
I don't
yeah.
know.
Uh,
I can hear people separately.
Yeah. Hi.
okay.
Am I clear to the group?
Yeah. Now it seems to be out of the loop now.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you hear us?
Yeah. For me, it's been. If I come back to the loop, if I come back to the
What's
dog.
happening?
Hello.
Hi, Gagan. Do you have your speakers on by any chance? Yeah. So I think that's creating a looping effect. So I can
Okay.
hear. Okay, that's quite funny. But yeah, I think if you use headphones, Gagan, I think it might.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna get. Yeah. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
just put on.
just plug some headphones. I think that would be, yeah, nice. Okay. Oh, that was right. Nice, Gagan. That was a good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is actually built. No. So
Yeah.
this.
Is it
Yeah.
better now? I've got the
But this
headphones.
is
Yeah.
quite funny.
Why?
Uh-huh.
What's happening? I don't understand.
This is
It's actually
looping.
like, yeah, it's happening with the two of you as well, actually.
Okay. So I'm
Oh,
on the
are you not
headphone.
hearing the loop, Vidisha?
I can hear the loose. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gagan, you plugged in your headphones.
Yeah. I've got my headphones on, but I don't. I'm not facing any loop as such. I am. So it's
I
fine.
think now we
Okay.
are fine.
Okay. You can't hear my voice?
I
For me, it's
can,
clear.
Okay, just carry on. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so it's because if I say something, it's looping.
Guys, I'll just log in again. If I'm the source of the problem,
we can all log out and come back.
no, don't. No. I'll just. Yeah. So I'm just going to log. No. You need to stay here. Both of you. Yeah, Vidisha. Yeah. So both of you stay there, and I'll go out.
Okay. Hi, Gagan. Can you hear me? Gagan can't hear me.
Yeah, right now I'm in Santa Cruz, California. I believe that we might have a anti-terror alert. Um, we have a Chrysler Topaz, 2 police cars, sirens on. It looks like there might be a little bit of harassment going on. I'm just going to stand here as a witness
Hi,
to
Prayas.
the situation.
Hi, is Gagan back now?
Right now, it's against the
No,
law.
I couldn't hear Gagan.
I'm standing in a public
Achha.
parking lot. My name is Andrew.
What are you playing?
Social security number is 54987.
Is reporting some terror attack from California, in California.
I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to observe this word for word. This is for Steve Kurtz. If anything happens, it is against the law as far as public procedure.
Yeah, we were looping for some time, and now it seems to be fine. Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
So how did you imagine we'll take our dogs out for a walk today?
Traffic violation.
Because Gagan a lot of time becomes. No, actually, it's a story, which is that. So through this residency, Gagan and I have also been working. I mean, doing stuff through emails,
Yeah.
and at some point, Gagan didn't reply to me for 4 days, and then he replied to me that he couldn't reply to me, and that he needed time to reply to me.
Okay.
And then after some point, he sent me a poem where he said that I become my dog.
Hmm.
And I think Gagan's dog appears a lot in Gagan's work also, actually. Anyway, so then I actually sent him a drawing.
You have you met his dog?
I've seen his dog.
Okay.
Are your dogs around there?
Right. उसका छोटा कुत्ता है बड़ा कुत्ता है
किसके पास?
Gagan ka, is it a small dog? It's a big dog. What is it?
Depends on what the size of the paper is. I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, I think Gagan should reappear right about now. Just ping him on SMS so that he hasn't.
Here.
Gagan, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Great. We are just so basically, I'm a magician, right?
Okay.
So I was saying that you should appear right about now, and then you did appear. We have the internet as a, the whole world is watching and as a witness.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I'll let you guys roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so Gagan,
Yeah.
Prayas was asking what was the size of your dog? I mean, yeah.
The size of my dog. Well, the screen that I drew on.
Somebody's gonna kill us.
Okay, so the screen that I drew on the system. So what I remember it's about I think about 3 to 4 inches. And then
It's 3 to 4
I was
inches.
just scribbling. No, I was scribbling. I was just. I mean, how do I measure a dog? Because I was.
So you don't.
drawing it,
So yeah, it's
So, I mean,
it's
if I-
less of a dog. It's more of an idea of a dog, is it?
No, it's a dog also, and I think the conversations that I've been having with Vidisha, it's made me rethink about how I've been drawing the dog for quite some time. Yeah, um,
So when your dog needs to shit, how does the dog shit?
most of the works it's been following me around for quite some time. So the narrative is we end up playing a game, but I never thought about that. I haven't reached to the point. You know,
My
it's,
dog
yeah.
mostly like whenever I draw the dog, it really likes to lick its own balls. That's what my dog does. It has, yeah. I think it had a, that's exactly what it was doing in the other drawing as well. So I
Ah,
think that's all that I know of my dog.
ah. So, but does the question what Prayas asked, does that apply to your dog?
Does my dog know how to shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but then, Gagan, would you say that your dog is real, or would you say your dog is imaginary?
It's real. It's really imaginary.
It's really imaginary.
It.
So, uh, the sketchbook in which your dog lives,
Yeah.
is that sketchbook kept on your table with your computer?
It's always there.
So it can leap out and chew all the wires if it wants to.
Uh, I don't think so. No. I mean, it's always remained in the sketchbook.
Okay, so that's the home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always been in a sketchbook, and I haven't found him chewing or doing anything like that till now. Uh, it's been it's just of lately that I found that my own character has been so much part of the drawings, a part of the sketches that it's always behind. Um, only few sketches have I had where the dog takes over as the work. So
So it does take over sometimes.
it does, yeah. When I
But it's not. But the dog is not different from you.
From?
from me, yeah,
Gagan. Because
Okay.
Gagan says he becomes the dog.
Oh, you become your dog, is it?
yeah, I do become the dog.
Oh, that's very nice. So, I mean, we are actually talking about a personal transformation here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He becomes.
Wow. So, are you a better person when you are the dog, or are you a better person when you are a man?
Uh, I think I'm more. I wouldn't know if I can say if I'm a better person when I'm a man or a dog, but it's something that
If you were a
just
dog,
yeah.
if you were a dog, would you wag your tail more vigorously with Gagan the dude or with Gagan the dog?
Are you asking me? Would I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got the question right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You imagine another imaginary dog. Okay,
Okay.
would the dog wag its tail with you or with you as your dog?
With both.
More equal?
Almost. Yeah. It would be equal because I can't distinguish.
Wow. So you are equal to your dog.
Yeah. But then when you say that, there is inequality because
How?
I'm the creator of the dog.
But are you the creator of the dog?
But are you? But who created you?
Yeah. And how do you know your dog didn't create you?
Definitely not the dog because uh, I think I need to have a conversation with the dog, and
Yeah, you should get some things
these
straight.
yeah, these discussions are making me think of that these possibilities. I
So
need to
can you bring your dog onto this live show? Can your dog speak?
so far. Uh, I mean, I was gonna say he's been in the sketchbooks only, and if I'm talking on his behalf, is that uh, I can talk on his behalf?
Yeah,
I mean,
does he
he's
have
here.
thoughts of his own?
Well, he's here, and I can ask him
Yeah,
if he
just
has.
ask him, please. Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. What did he say?
He said, well, I think I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say. That's a uh,
In dog
he's
language.
not yeah, and not even in dog language. He's not saying anything. Uh, you know, I'm trying to communicate, but it's just it's an appearance that he's giving me. I can't. Would I be? Am I able to communicate something if I say that
Do
about him?
not feed him properly.
Has he eaten? Is that what?
Yes.
See, he's
I
not
think
respond. Yeah, he's not. He's not responding, and maybe that's his response right now. It's a it's a non-responsive response. He's there.
Is that
Yeah,
okay for you? Non-responsive responses, are they okay for you?
yeah, they're okay for me because I do see it as a communication.
So
I do.
if I don't answer any of your questions tonight, is that going to be okay?
No, that's not gonna be okay. But what I can do is I can ask him to be on the Google Hangouts next time. Then if he
Yeah.
doesn't talk, maybe then it's an issue.
Yeah,
I
then we
mean,
need to
yeah,
work on his personality.
Gagan, I
yeah.
think I think we can bring him online.
Yeah, just do it.
You need to come on video.
I
Yeah.
can call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Oh, I just. Yeah, there. Yeah,
Yeah, we can see it.
yeah. So I've got
Yes.
the
Great.
headset. Yeah, got the
So
headset. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
video is off, so you can't see me because
Okay.
I don't have a separate room where I do these casts from. I sit in a common space, and I'm trying to shield my family from the glare of celebrity that surfacial. is.
Maybe I could, yeah. Okay. I just saw the dog by Vidisha, so but then that's a sketch, isn't it? That's not the dog. That's not the dog which is there with me.
That's not your dog. You have to make your own dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, this means I have to make a sketch of the dog which is here right now. So
But is your
I
other dog? Can you show me that other dog? I think you
well,
should. Have a dog.
I think what I can do is if I'm just watching him right now, so I can sketch him out. Is that a good idea? I can try that.
Yes.
Yeah, live sketching, that would be
Yeah,
fun. I
live
think
sketching. Yeah.
our
Did,
millions of eager audience members would really.
Gagan, my dog actually walks with me, like you can see. Can you see? Can you see
Yeah,
what my dog does?
yeah. Your screen is smaller, so I need to. Yeah.
But if it's your dog, what is it doing on Vidisha's screen? I
No,
mean,
this
I
is
don't.
my
Well, it's
dog.
not now. My dog is just
That's.
here,
But
facing
I can't see your dog. So I mean, at this point, I'm really wondering if trying to cheat me. You're telling me a story about your dog, and I haven't seen your dog in all this while. It's
because I'm
it's
gonna.
it sounds shady to me.
Next time on the Google Hangout, he's gonna be there. But today, since he's in front of me, I
Okay,
can draw
so
him out. I can
yeah,
sketch him out.
please,
I just need.
please
Yeah, I
do.
just need these tools. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna. I need that screen to draw. Uh, which I
You
think
want me to
Vidisha,
give you?
yeah, Vidisha, because you've given me one drawing lessons. If you give me a screen again, I can draw it. So this could be
I can give you.
another drawing lesson. So
Okay.
yeah,
Prayas, can you
Yeah,
just make my screen visible?
can I make
Like only my screen visible.
only your screen? Okay, yeah.
yeah. So I have a screen to work, and I don't want my dog to leave. So I think it's good if you get the screen
So, Gagan, you just need to essentially press this one button. I think Vidisha is scamming you out of, charging you all this money for a drawing class. But it's actually so simple. You just need to press this button called draw on the
I
left
did.
hand side.
I am not charging you.
No, Vidisha is scamming you. I think this is all a scam.
How do but it's okay. This is real, Prayas.
What?
This is real.
What is real?
So can I?
I am for real teaching him how to draw.
Achha, okay. Please carry on.
Because I was just about to ask for refund, but then I held back. I said, no.
Yeah. Okay. No. So here, Prayas, on
Yeah.
the controls, in the video, can you just put my video?
Yeah, it's your video only. You
Then-
are the star.
No. Gagan, then you can draw on my screen, Gagan, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, let's see if I can.
But you can still see my stuff.
Yeah. Okay, now I've got a bigger screen. Now I can draw. Yeah. Good. So. Oh. How do I draw? He left.
On the side, there's a draw button.
No, the dog left.
Oh, your dog left.
yeah.
Acha.
Yeah.
No, so we can't.
Let me.
No, I don't think you should draw from memory. I think if your dog left, then you just can't draw. I don't think you can draw if your dog is left. Where did your dog go?
I think what I'm gonna try to do is let me draw something and then tell him that I've made a drawing of yours.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So now I've got a now I'm gonna draw. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Is it? I'm on my laptop and I can't even draw a line. It's not draw. I've taken.
Yeah, so when you're on your laptop, you're like me. You become Prayas when you're on your laptop. I can never draw a line.
Okay, now I've got the
Now you can draw. So you're not Prayas anymore.
No. I've already got. So I think why don't you also pay Vidisha for a drawing class?
Yeah.
I
No,
think that's
but
the best.
Vidisha only teaches drawing class on drawing on Google Hangouts. She doesn't. I mean, she requires you to already know how to draw.
Okay.
I mean, but people, everybody can draw.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Ask Gagan.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. So I'll draw my dog also.
yeah. So there. Okay. So I need.
Yay.
I'm gonna just. There, I'll create more space for you. So, like you said, you were telling me.
Erase. I don't know how to erase.
No. Yeah, I think it's a bad idea for the software doesn't like me. The drawing software doesn't like me.
There. I've given him eyebrow, which I never do, but anyway, so given that.
Wow.
Tell me how your dog is. I can draw it for you.
My dog, Makna. You haven't seen Makna.
No. I think I have, actually.
Your dog talks in English, Gagan.
Well, I'm just one of the languages, yes. But he's trying to create his own language.
Right.
I mean, seeing my practice, so Oh.
So,
But he talks abstract. Yeah. Okay.
but what about his bitchiness? Does he bitch about the art world, or he's very sweet?
Prayas, your dog looks like a goat.
That's not my dog. Oh, this is my dog, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yellow one,
Looks like a goat.
But why did he make a goat?
I'm Really good.
So I'm just gonna remove this line, which is.
No, but Gagan, I'm
We
curious
have
about
our
your dogs.
conversations. No,
Yeah, your dog is
yeah.
bitchy.
No, we have our times. Sometimes you know, it, we have these moments, these bitchy moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't like to, but then.
So, which is the favorite? Who is the favorite artist of your dog? Who smells the best in Delhi? Let's say.
Really.
I,
But how do you assume that which artist is the best is equal to who smells the best?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
I,
so
I'm just.
how did you assume that one of the senses? Okay, so that's your dog. It's a teddy bear? No.
It's a
exactly.
Labrador. Yeah,
Yeah. See,
it's a good representation. No, so I'm just assuming, Gagan, that
Yeah.
your dog can smell like most of the dogs who that the
Okay.
sharpest sense.
Uh-huh.
So is that a wrong assumption? So maybe your dog has a taste for poetry. And so I should ask who's the best artist poet in Delhi?
In Delhi. Uh, this.
According to your dog, not according to
No,
you.
yeah. No, definitely. I think he was sniffing somebody in Lodi Gardens
Yeah.
last. So. Uh, and he doesn't discriminate between an artist or a non-artist. So so
Very nice. But I also heard that curators have been renting your dog from you because your dog doesn't distinguish between artists and non-artists. So whoever your dog smells becomes an artist in that sense. Is it like that?
he has this capability of
you have a
even
gate crasher.
not a.
Bam.
I mean, he has this capability of even smelling artist and making them non-artist. Yeah,
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice. So can I give you a list of artists whom I would immediately like to be kicked out of the art world? Can I give you that list? Vidisha, we would have a
Please.
nice list, right?
Ah,
So I think I think we can give you at least 20 names whom we would like to be removed from the art world.
That's list.
So
Okay. Yeah.
will your dog be able to manage 20 people?
I think it has a capacity of more than double.
Smelling 20 people.
Yeah, I mean it.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Uh, I'm sure it could.
But it will just increase your work a little bit because you might need to carry a dog on metros and in rickshaws and all that. Because I'm assuming that guy doesn't. What's his name, by the way?
Well, for a long time he's had a name, Doggy Coco.
Coco.
Coco,
Okay.
yeah. Uh, would you suggest a name for him, knowing his
Uh,
traits, or do you want to know more of his traits and then give him a name, or do you feel you have a name at this stage?
I think. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we can arrive at a name. We can take a little bit more time at it.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in your dog's ability to kick people out of the art world, and that's gotten me excited. And so
Kicking or just they won't even come to know. They become
they'll
non-artists.
exit.
They'll
Oh,
exit. They'll become non-artists. Yeah.
that's
And
wonderful.
I do I think of it as
but that doesn't mean that they are kicked out of the artwork Prayas. It doesn't help.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a mistake. So I guess yeah, because oh right, how can that be? It'll just increase our suffering because we'll have to suffer more bad work.
Exactly.
How's that going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
so,
but then yeah, if they become non-artist, that state of creating something I
will
don't know
be
if it'll come up.
purer.
Yeah.
It might actually even be better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you are engaged with the business of upgrading the quality of the art world. Gagan, I didn't think you were so sneaky. And you must have really invested in all the bad artists, and now your dog will smell them and make them good artists. Ah, okay. So it's business.
Or yeah, it's a business module, or good artist slash non-artist.
Yeah, exactly. I
And
mean,
exactly,
they're the
and then
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, same thing, yeah, same. Yeah. That's how it'll come up.
Okay, so would you like to
Yeah.
tell us the story of how your dog came into this world?
Uh,
Actually, I want to
yeah.
ask Gagan that, because Gagan has been like kind of doing more things with us uh, in the residency. So I want to know the future of the dog. I'm not interested in the past of the dog.
Well, moving
Hello.
away.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. It's audible. Yeah. Well, one of the, I suppose one of the uh, immediate occupation that he has, or he could, potentially have, is uh, changing the scenario of the art art community. Which Prayas was just discussing about. Uh, I would also be interested in, you know, coming back to the mail that I had shared with you about, uh, if I talk about the future of the dog, how does it how does it get transformed when we talk about, let's say, meta narratives? What last I was talking to you about, and if you begin something on that, maybe I could, that could become a triggering point for me to expand on the dog.
Okay. Do you want to read out that thing?
I don't have the image. If you can read it out. I mean, uh,
Just a second. It reads, can I put it out there?
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I hate didactic. It is written. Now, what was that? How do I carry my practice forward? What's wrong with me? I don't know. I'm thinking. When I make a mark, it creates something. If I change the didactic nature of things, rewire myself, then the marks would be that only. Then I rewire again and again and again and again and again and again. Then I become my dog.
So, Gagan, what do you mean?
Uh, yeah, for me, at that moment, uh, I guess even if I uh, wouldn't have to reread it now, but uh, what it means is that it's just that how I've been creating a story on a piece of paper, let's say with the dog or anything, and the conversations, the email conversations with Vidisha about uh, possibilities of working in abstraction, and then also moving away from didactic nature of narration. So that's been an interesting turning point to think, and then it also makes me
But what is the word
yeah,
didactic? Is it like elastic? Is it like spastic? What is it? What is this word?
that's something that I would want to know more from Vidisha. For me, it's been whatever that I've read online. So it's been about a story which has a moral consequences, or it has a concluding nature to it. So, and then I reflect back at my own works, thinking that, so, or maybe what would that mean, Vidisha? I mean, even
I think
I think that's yeah.
what I meant when I wrote to you about the didactic was that if one that if you draw the dog and you become the dog, and of course the dog is coming from some kind of a critical space, so you don't explain the dog, you know. But when it is didactic, so there is a nature that you are also uh, informing who is reading about what this is made about. And what I was saying is that I do a lot of that. Uh, uh, so I don't want to do that anymore. Just the idea of like informing more than what one needs to be informed.
Yeah, but
Okay.
how did this word even enter your consciousness? I mean, I've never thought about this word. I think about lots of things. Eat lots of junk food, and I mean, like, I haven't heard of this word.
It's like junk, Prayas. This is junk.
It's
This is
junk.
like, yeah, yeah.
So
It's
you must
like,
be leading a very junky lifestyle to come across such junky words.
maybe.
Right. So what are you replacing this word with?
I think just removing that word.
Then you will
It's
just
called
pause.
detox. No,
No,
you
so
just
now,
detox.
so
If it
now
is
when you want
food,
to
you
say
just
a
detox.
sentence that my didactic is blushing, yeah, I don't know what that sentence means. You will say my is blushing. You just pause.
My dad acting does not blush. It never did.
I mean, how do I know what kind of sentences you can make with the word, right? I mean, I'm just toying around with your toy.
Is that being didactic in nature, Vidisha?
Yeah, yeah. Is that
No,
didactic?
I think the idea is that how do you teach? It's about teach. I mean, if the dog doesn't know how to take a shit, the dog needs to know how to take a shit. Simple.
Yeah. So, do you give it demonstration? Like, oh, sorry, we can't. We, I mean, I'm sure if your dog
I
is a
can
product
run.
of no, but if your dog is a product of nature, then
Huh.
so but actually that's where the confusion starts from, because see that you said initially that your dog is not a product of nature, it's your product.
Hmm.
So if your dog is your product, how does it even know how to behave like a dog?
How do I know I'm behaving like human?
Yeah, I mean, it's in your genes, right? You've been brought up like a human. So I mean, this dog doesn't have anything.
So I have brought it up. I have brought it. Gagan and made an I have brought it up as a dog. What I think is behaving like a dog.
No, but Gagan's dog. Oh, Gagan, what was
So if
your?
Yeah,
Gagan's
yeah.
dog is
Yeah, you said you created your dog. So one fine day, your dog was here. It didn't grow up. It didn't take birth and grow up and all that. So how did it learn to be a dog?
Are you asking me
Yeah?
or both of us?
No, I'm asking you. It's your dog.
Okay.
that's
Uh, yeah. I do. I think I end up, when anybody asks me about the dog, so uh, one of the immediate answer has been that okay, I watch the stray dogs in Delhi on the stray dogs. So uh, maybe if the stray dogs weren't there, if there were elephants on the road, I would be making elephants. One of the connection is with the stray dogs for me. I mean, I don't have a pet dog, so that yeah.
Okay, so you are saying the streets were full of elephants. Your dog might have behaved like an elephant.
no. He might have
No,
made an elephant.
if the streets didn't have stray dogs, if they had stray elephants,
But it didn't answer my question. How do your dog learn to behave like a dog? I mean, if you're talking
I don't
about,
think, I don't think he's really has the behavior of a dog. I think he has a line of a dog. So the line looks like a dog, and he has certain behavioral qualities. The tail, maybe I move that tail, and his movement of running. Uh, but it's me, and it
so
it's me
what does
becoming
it
a
do
yeah
for you?
yeah.
What does the dog do for you?
The dog.
I mean, when people create characters and when these imaginary creatures come into people's lives, then it does something for them. It speaks for them what they cannot speak, or something like that.
Yeah.
So, does your dog give galis to artists and that you cannot do because you're a very nice person, or something like that? Or what does the dog do for you?
So far in, I mean it. Now when I recall the earlier works also, he he gives lessons to me. He speaks to me and he tells me he my 2011 works now when I remember, he was training me to become a dog. So he would
Is
tell me how to piss, how to you know behave like a dog, how to
because
yeah.
he felt sorry for the sad life that you lead as a human? I mean, is it a
He's
judgment?
yeah.
Is your dog judging you? Is your dog feeling bad for you because you're a human? I mean, where is this
No,
coming
but
from? If my
it's
dog
coming from the
start
fact
teaching
that
me how to piss, then I mean, my dog and I would have some problems.
but my dog is different, and then maybe it's my maybe it's my way of looking at a whenever I'm in Nehru Place or around my house. So it's been fascinating to see a dog's life. So then maybe the dog is telling me that. So I use the dog to tell me that, hey, why don't you become like me? So maybe it's me enjoying their life, which they can just yeah, one of the
But
aspects of it.
yeah,
And
I actually like this idea. I like this. I like the. I think I'll get along with the dog quite well. I mean, I just like your dog's whole project of rescuing humans from humanity. You know,
yeah,
so because yeah, the lives we lead are pretty. They are not very, they don't have too much animalistic excitement. You can't, I mean, we don't run around naked and
yeah,
jump on people and piss on Mercedes, or we
yeah,
don't do stuff like that.
yeah,
And a dog's life is full of moments like that.
yeah. I do remember a female dog many years ago in Nehru Place, there's McDonald's, and then the dog, it was unbelievable because I just saw the dog come. And where the McDonald's sign is there. So just squat there, piss, and just run away. So just that ability to do something like that. I mean, I don't like it when they go into the the trash bins. So that's something I don't like. I thought, but they can't distinguish. I think they just yeah.
So, Vidisha, how did you get interested in Gagan's dog?
How did I get interested in Gagan's dog? Because a lot of
Yeah.
time Gagan's becomes that dog. Gagan becomes that dog, but there is still this
But how
distinction
do you
that
know that
that is
you're?
my dog.
But how do you know you're talking to Gagan or you're talking to Gagan the dog? Are you able to find out, or do you? I mean, what happens when he becomes a dog? What happens? Does he behave like I don't know what does he do? Did he start telling you bad jokes or what? What happens?
No, I wanted to know. I mean, I've never interacted with Gagan's dog, so this is like the first time I'm doing it. I've spoken with Gagan a couple of times. Um, yeah,
And how old is your dog, Gagan?
Gagan's dog is
Well,
taking a piss on me.
yeah, I know he's shitting.
Oh, he's sitting on my
So,
head. Thank you.
but then because I mean, I just wanted to ask his
Great.
first question. So if you remain still, so I'll just make his whole body and then his expression also.
I don't think it's gonna happen because he's kind
I didn't realize that the sketch got stuck.
But Gagan, I think this is a very priceless service. You should ask people for money for drawing dogs that piss on them. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
very
so
valuable thing.
it's a very. I mean, I like when you talk about revenue generating models.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't generate revenue, what
That
is
dog
it?
is not gonna piss on me.
It was
Yeah. You can
yeah
talk about
yeah.
your revenue generation.
We can talk about revenue generating model.
I want to know.
Right. No, it's
Yeah.
I mean, in the whole in the narratives that you craft around your dog and around all these characters that you work with,
Uh-huh.
do they also take over sometimes and dictate, you know? So, are there things happening in your life which you blame your characters for and don't take responsibility for because it's unpleasant stuff? Have any of your characters become terrorists, or you know, do you have lead a midnight existence as a serial killer in Delhi through one of your characters?
Uh,
I think
yeah, I'll have to. I mean, a lot of things do happen, and I guess becoming the dog, I can take liberty of doing lot of activities which otherwise I wouldn't have with the, let's say, with a human character, and it becomes really easy for me to
Yeah, so you don't have
make
to
them work.
practice monogamy. You can just, you can just do anything. You can have multiple partners and, multiple romantic partners. You can do so much because, dogs are not monogamous. And have you
Yeah,
tried that? Does
I
your
think it's a
dog
good
have
idea.
I
partners?
think
Yeah,
but I also actually think that I mean dog could also be uh, Gagan could become a detective
Why?
okay.
and Gagan would have his dog and then Gagan could collect the clues and then you could I mean that's just another occupation.
Right. Becoming a detective, yeah.
Yeah. I think
So that's
artists
all
should
the
become detectives or they could be detectives.
and detect what? What would
Detect
be
nothing. Detectives don't detect anything, at least in movies.
jasus?
We have 10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll. Do you want to
Oh,
use your echo time? We had a very fascinating beginning. I think it was a very entertaining beginning with lots of echoes and all that. Do you want to count that time, or do you want to run over and we can run longer by 5 minutes if you want to use that? Yeah,
I think we'll do the echo in the extra 5 minutes.
yeah. So what did you think was happening when you logged on? There were so many voices of me. Uh, it was really. It looked like it was haunted by your dog. I mean, I was ready to blame your dog for everything.
So we can actually go on our speakers. I don't think the echo would happen.
Yeah, now we can go back to our speakers. Okay.
Should I?
So,
Move ahead.
Gagan, what's the funniest
Yeah.
thing your dog has done?
What's the funniest things? He's done a lot of funny things, but sometimes I feel if I, sometimes I feel I don't know how to say this because sometimes I feel that okay, the dog has done this that I feel is funny, but maybe something which is not so funny for me, but maybe it's really funny for the dog.
Right. So, dog
So
humor
it's
is
it's
really different.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah, because you can have a body of works and some.
So, your dog has a body of work.
No, I draw the body of works with the dog in it, and having different narrative and different.
So, how does the dog feel about feel about being used for your art projects? Does he feel
Uh,
used? Does he complain to you that I feel used?
well, I wouldn't know about him, but for me, it becomes a liberation, I suppose. It um, becomes an easy way to. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So I think for me it becomes, like you mentioned about this animalistic quality. If I have the human figure and all of a sudden the human figure is on four legs, and
No, but
now you can,
you
yeah.
are speaking just about yourself. But what does your dog feel about starring in your work? What is? Would you like to speak a bit about your relationship with your dog? What is the other side of the story?
What my dog feels about it?
Yeah. What does your dog feel about being drawn in so many ways? Sometimes with a
Hmm.
distorted body, with a distorted face. I don't know. What does the dog feel about it?
I'm sure if I think about it now, he would have a certain feeling of being misused because
Yeah.
you know. How would I like it if my dog starts to draw me and just ends up doing anything possible with me, just reverses
Yeah.
the role? Would I like this?
Yeah. Would you?
Uh,
If tomorrow
well,
when you come to your office, you see your dog's sketchbook, he has forgotten it, and it's full of sketches of you, and you don't like the way you look. He has made you look fatter than you are, and he has given you five eyes and two noses and all that. How would you feel?
I I might just like it and beat the shit out of him eventually, or maybe I don't know. I like the idea of it. Um, I don't mind surprises like this. I might even work on his drawing skills if I feel I might invite him for my sketchbook workshop or something. So
What
it,
happens in a sketchbook workshop? I've been seeing your Facebook events, but I don't know what happens there. Or do you teach people how to make sketchbooks?
I just watch them. I just give them certain. I mean, it's just been one workshop, so I gave them material to play around with. So and then it's up to them whatever they want to create. So
Okay.
and then there have been more exercises also on that. So yeah.
But like drawing exercises?
Using the resources, the books which are there, and
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah, on that, yeah, in the library. But I like the idea, of this surprise of, you know, maybe finding the dog drawing me one day. So
Yeah, because
yeah.
Vidisha was telling me that she found your dog's sketchbook in her drawer last night, and she's going to gift it to you in a few days.
Okay,
You
great.
found that,
That
right? Vidisha, you found Gagan's
yeah.
dog's sketchbook
Yeah,
in your
yeah, yeah.
drawer. Yeah.
So
So, Vidisha, you have been rather quiet today. Is there any reason we have inspired your quietude?
Quietude.
Yeah,
Is it
it might be a word. It's just a Google search away. You
Yeah,
can
no,
verify.
totally.
Yeah, but what's been how do you see these conversations that you've been having with Gagan? How do you see them taking shape in your residency in your next few weeks, I guess?
Um, no, I think I'm just actually just interested in speaking with people, and the thing with the idea of the digital or the idea of what works. I mean, how does one make a relationship on digital? Uh, and so I think, I mean, Gagan, in terms of the way he has interacted through the residency and like done other stuff, it's almost like Gagan has also been at the residency, even though he wasn't at the residency, because you go through all of those things, you ask those questions and everything. And so what am I going to do after? I think Gagan Fest. Uh, I mean, it's not just about. I mean, it's not only about uh, Gagan's work, or I mean, it's about all the other people also that we've been interacting with. You know, so it's. I don't know. I think I'm just interested in.
But let's say if you have the magical ability and Gagan will just say yes, of suggesting anything to Gagan, and he should do it for 24 hours. So what would you suggest? So there's one thing that you can ask him to do for 24 hours.
Hmm, okay.
What would you ask him to do?
not run around naked?
And of course, and we can take it for granted that he will say yes. So he's not going to negotiate with you and ask you to make it easier for him and all that. So you can feel free and ask him to be the animal or ask him to be anything else. And I don't know, would you ask him to do something?
I think I also actually like the idea of the person becoming a non-artist. Uh,
Right.
so I think we should use those magical powers of actually Gagan's dog. So I'm interested in more what the dog can do. And since the
No, Gagan, are you there?
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see
I'm
you.
there. Yeah, yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
No, so I am
Should
making
I?
a proposal to you. Can you just
Okay.
say yes?
What is the proposal?
No, but can you
whatever we
say
say, it's like truth or dare.
Yeah, make. Uh, can I know
can you
like
say yes first?
yes?
Okay. So through Vidisha's residency, so
Yeah.
Vidisha would like to start a series of awards.
Sorry.
Vidisha would like to
Award.
start a series of awards given to
Okay.
artists in Delhi. And judged by, and the awards will be executed by a dog, essentially, right? So these awards will be exactly that what Vidisha was just talking about. So these people, if your imaginary dog smells them, these people in an imaginary way, they'll become non-artists. But of course, the trick question here is, were they ever artists to begin with, right? So
Actually, oh, maybe. I think one of the other things is maybe Gagan could actually send his dog to certain people who basically would be non-artists, and they don't know of this pact. They don't know why Gagan sent the dog to them.
yeah, so you can ring their doorbell. So let's say you visit X artist studio, right? And you ring their doorbell, and
Okay.
you take your dog inside with them, like you are speaking to an imaginary dog, whatever and you have an imaginary leash in your hand, and your dog will smell them in an imaginary way, I guess, at some point, and
Yeah.
then they will lose all their claims to artistic power and glory and imagination and everything, right? And then Vidisha will personally sign and give a certificate to, which is the award, right, to them, which liberates them from the whole Mayajal of art. It's a liberation program. It's not a disenfranchisement program. We are liberating people from the quicksand of art. And
like
yeah,
or something.
yeah, really, because art is really not something that healthy adults should be doing.
No, it's yeah, it's an addiction.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't help it. It's
Yeah, and we have to save our country. What is the
yeah.
future? So if you
it's a de-addiction center for the
yeah,
artists.
it's a de-addiction center, and there must surely be something very wrong with you if you are doing art. I mean, what is wrong with you, right? So something must be wrong with you, and in this process, we'll primarily rescue young people, but we'll also rescue some not young people, right? So in that sense, we don't really know what young means, so we'll go random with it.
Okay.
So what do you feel about it? Are you prepared to support this initiative?
As far as I know that now that you're asking me a question, but earlier you had already taken my yes.
Yeah, so I'm of course. So I like to do that.
Yeah.
I'm already going to spam you about doing this. It's just that it looks nice in a conversation if you also ask people. So पूछना भी अच्छा लगता है कि
बिल्कुल हाँ कि मतलब yes भी करो but हाँ पूछना भी चाहते हैं हाँ.
Prayas, I actually want to invite Sam.
Yes, Sam, please say something. Sam, come on.
Hello. I think Sam is the one who actually has Gagan's dog's drawing book.
Possible.
Okay.
Sam is not saying it.
Yeah. So, Vidisha, are you keen to liberate people?
No, yeah, totally, all the time.
So, I'm going to tag 20 people on Facebook, and these 20 people are going to be the nominees for this program, and then you will select the final set of people whom we liberate, right? So, how many people? Yeah.
No, the thing is that Gagan needs to find out. The dog needs to do it.
So Gagan, you and Vidisha need to sit together and make the final decision, right?
Okay.
And Gagan, how many people can your dog smell?
But are you? I wouldn't say that. Are you? I think it's all of us. Are we concerned to save the young artist more? Are we? Is it about? I mean, or it's randomly. We should just.
No, we should see. I think some people have been suffering the art world for far too long, and they deserve to escape. So,
one option is I mean, I could just let them loose at an art opening, maybe.
I think we will personally rescue people. We'll go to where they live and we'll invite them for coffee, and we'll meet them and liberate them, and then we'll give them a certificate that now you are liberated. You're no longer an artist.
I think I think it's a great effort.
We should definitely.
And I don't.
So I'll nominate these 20 people, and then you and Vidisha can sit together and decide on the final 6.
Okay, and as long as
and what actually happens in the meeting with each artist, that is up to you guys how you want to document it. You can do anything you want.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really care about
that. The good thing is that I'm not
Oh, Vidisha, what do I say?
Yeah.
I think dog can do a lot more. I mean,
a dog should do more.
I think the dog could do a lot more than us.
More than us?
More than, okay.
What should it do?
I mean, dog can go meet them in person. We don't have to go meet them in person. Dog already has that power. We just have.
But who will ring the doorbell?
You could.
Can
you bark? No.
He can bark at the door.
He'll bark at the door.
We are 6 minutes over.
Okay, so Gagan will take up your generous offer for
Yeah.
making use of your dog. Thank you for offering your dog to us,
You're
and
welcome, Prayas. Yeah.
and I'll nominate these 20 people and tag them on Facebook tonight. So
Okay.
then the ball is in literally Vidisha and Gagan's court, right? And thank you for joining us tonight. And I hope you join us again in the coming weeks when Vidisha is spending her time at Surfacial. And you can also feel free to bring more of your friends along and to be a nice party, right?
Yeah.
And thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Prayas.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Yeah.